Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, the Chit Chat Queen, Miss Yo, or good old Yolanda. How is everyone doing? I hope you are doing well today. Today is Thursday. I thought something was in my thing. Y'all, you know how you get on the thing and you be like, you done did all the pre-checks, right? But then when you get on here and you be seeing something, you be like, yeah, I ain't finna start over, y'all. I'm over it, okay? But today is Thursday. I believe it's January 30th. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's Thursday. I know that. And I hope everybody's doing well. Hello to all my subscribers, old and new. And all those who watch my videos and haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting on? Y'all better go on, hit that button, subscribe, tap that bell, so y'all can come on over here and talk when y'all see the little notification thingy. Anywho, I do want to first say that I send out my condolences to Kobe Bryant's family, friends, everyone that has been affected by the helicopter crash that happened on this past Sunday. To everyone's family that was on that plane with him. Very tragic. I see a lot of people are having conversations, though. Some much needed conversations, looking at their life from a whole different perspective. And I'm going to do a video on it because I have my own views I want to share on it. Me and my son talk about it pretty much. We've been talking about it ever since it happened. So it's very good dialogue to have with your children. You know, it opens up a lot of dialogue. But yeah, sending prayers to Vanessa, the three girls, the family, everybody. Just a really, really sad thing. And it shook me, y'all. It did. I mean, I didn't have to know him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to be one of his biggest fans, you know. I mean, it shook me from a whole different standpoint. So I'm going to do a video on that. So today starts the singleness. I think it's going to be called single series, being single. I don't know, but it's about being single, okay? And this is part 1, y'all. Listen. I know y'all saying, well, Chit Chat Queen, what you know about it? You know what I'm saying? What you know? I'm going to tell you what I know. Hold on, y'all. Gotta change it, y'all. Oh my gosh, hold on, y'all. Okay. Well, I've been single. And I guess for me, you know, you go through life, you're single, you're not, you're single, you're not. But you know, I had a period of time that I was single, and it was different. Some of you might be, okay. So let's start with here. Why are you single? Are you single by choice? Or are you single because you've gotten divorced? Are you separated? Are you single in a whole relationship? That's worse than being single. To be in a relationship and feel single. I've been there. That's the worst, y'all. But for me, when I went through this particular time of being single, I knew that it was not by my choice, you know. I knew that this was God, and I knew this was time that I had to spend with me, to get to know me better and to get to accept things about me that I did not want to accept, acknowledge. It was a growing time, a pruning time. It was a frustrating time because I fought God in the beginning. I did. And I would talk to him and tell him, Lord, you know, I'm used to having a friend. I'm used to having I ain't gonna say no, you know, I'm talking about just a friend, somebody that if you just talk to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like being single. I don't like the dating thing. I done told y'all that before. I don't care for that, okay? Maybe because I done got older, but your girl don't care for it. Works my nerves. But in this particular part of the singleness, I think we'll say singleness series, we're gonna talk about why are you single? Do you want to be single? Do you want to be married? Um, as I said, for me, if God wouldn't have pushed me there, I don't think I would have spent that much time there. You know what I'm saying? I think I would have dibbed and dabbed in it. I went on about my business, but I was there for a while. And you can keep yourself someplace. He can put you somewhere, and we tend to keep ourselves there longer because we hard headed, we stubborn, we don't know how to get our hands out of stuff. But at the end of the day, I think we all want to be appreciated. We all want to be loved. We all want to have somebody, regardless of what capacity you want them in your life. We all want a little somebody in our life. The kids, don't get me wrong. If you're a single mom and you have, of course, kids, they do so much. Especially if you got kids that are getting older, that are getting ready to go to college, you know what I'm saying? Or they may be getting ready to move out. The kids only do so much. And that used to be my thing, y'all. I would be like, well, you know what? I'm good. I can't find no dude to act right. I can't find no dude. So I got my kids. But come on now. Kids only do so much, okay? Then you say you got work. I'm just busy, okay? I'm working and, boom, it only do so much. There's still a void, right? So being single, I used to find it being so lonely. This at times, because at times I appreciated it. I didn't have to worry about going back and forth with some dude who he didn't want to act right. He may have been stepping out. You know what I'm saying? He may have been petty. Y'all women, y'all know, child. I appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I miss having somebody. I could get the little text from him, and you know how you get the little butterflies in your stomach, or you go to grinning for no reason, or, if you finna see him, you all like, all in the inside. You know what I'm talking about? But I really appreciated it though. You know what I'm saying? Because it really prepared me for my next relationship. And you can want a significant other, but not want to work on you. So when you get that significant other, you see what I'm saying? See, we tend to put a lot of the emphasis on the person who we want. He needs to be kind. He needs to be faithful. He needs to be family oriented. Oh, he got to have a job, and he needs to this, he needs to that. But we don't really put that emphasis on ourselves, what we need to be for the person. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, because I'm going to be real with y'all during this series, okay? A lot of us are the problem. You. You. The one that turned around. You. Right? Yep. So, sometimes it's us. Sometimes, we tend to want the person we don't need. You see what I'm saying? He or she may be fulfilling certain aspects, okay? Not just sex. But sometimes they feed your ego, they good company. Oh, girl, he make me laugh. he's a gentleman, or she's so sweet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the people, they do a certain amount for you, but that one that gets you, that one that accepts you for you, that one that will pray for you without you even hinting around, like the one that just knows you, you know what I'm saying? Like that one, that one is going to require you to do some work, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I'm curious. So y'all, during these series now, y'all gonna have some homework. You. I'm gonna want you to leave in the comments. If you're single, why are you single? You comfortable being single? Do you want to change that? You know? And then what are you looking for? Casual, serious, long term, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I'll say this. I'm at 11 minutes, y'all. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I be forgetting I'm on this thing, y'all, for real, okay? I ain't gonna do nothing all crazy, but your girl sometimes be forgetting. You know, we go through so many things in relationships. We focus on the down so much to where somebody will ask you, well, what you looking for? And you can't even tell them because it's like, well, I know what I'm not looking for. But that's a good start. So if you ain't looking for somebody to cheat, you're looking for somebody to be faithful. If you ain't looking for somebody to be all in the clubs, then you're looking for somebody family oriented. If if you ain't looking for somebody that's like interested in casual, then you're looking for somebody who, you know, because having sex and making love is two different things. You can't make love with somebody casual. We got to get out our own way. You know, sometimes we are led by our feelings. And because, you know, your feelings go for what you want, but your heart go for what you need. So being single is nothing wrong with it, you know. I mean, being single, you are bypassing a lot of stuff that you may not have to put up with. But who's to say you would put up with it though? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this while it's on my mind too, for the ladies. And this is something I struggle with too. I'm gonna put that out there. I struggle with this in a lot of relationships. When I became known about this, when I became known, when I became aware of this, and I started to try to practice this, it took me a minute because I was so used to doing the opposite. But ladies, we set the tone, okay? When we meet somebody, this thing go deep, y'all. When we meet somebody and he look good, he looks like he has potential, he's funny, you know, he's very attentive, you know what I'm saying? He's very consistent with the calling and the texting and, you know, the coming by, we going on a date, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff. And we tend to not stand the ground that we have said the whole time we were single. My next relationship, I ain't going for this. I ain't going for that. I sure ain't going for this. I ain't going for that. He got to be out his mind if he think. And then as soon as we meet him, it's there. But see, he started doing these things, you know, and we slowly stop, you know, we step away from standing our ground. But you know what? You got to stand your ground regardless. You set the tone of how you're going to be treated because we teach people how to treat us, especially in relationships. In the beginning is very, very important. Listen to me, ladies. It's very important that you set the tone and you stick to it. that was one of my things, is that I could tell a dude, look, I ain't with no games. I ain't with no drama. I ain't with this. I ain't with that. I ain't with this. And soon as whatever, girl, he got me messed up. Girl, do you know? He got the nerve to not text me all last night. He know I don't play that. But see, once you let it slide one time, oh, he gonna try two, three, four. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like it goes from you standing your ground to them seeing what they can get away with, and boom, there you be like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait, you think what? But see, we done allowed it. You know what I'm saying? So that's something, each part of this, y'all, we're going to emphasize that, y'all, in the beginning. Set the tone. Stand, and see, when you set it, you got to stand in it. Don't waver from it. And I tell you what, a lot of the times when I did waver, it's because I didn't want him to be mad, or I didn't want him to lose interest. Because, I'm setting boundaries for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm standing up for me, But dang, what if he don't want to do it? But what if he feel like I'm asking too much? Or he can go somewhere and find somebody else who will let him do all these things. So guess what? That's where he needs to go, okay? Keep your boundaries, because see, you have to protect your heart. I don't care who it is. Boyfriend, friend, mama, daddy, whoever. You have to protect your heart. And so we have to get in the habit of setting boundaries and staying in them. Because if not, you're going to stay frustrated. You're going to be in a whole full-fledged relationship and feel single as a dollar bill. For what? Who in the hell wants to be in a relationship and feel single? Listen, ladies, if you don't do nothing else, if you don't get nothing else from this series, get this. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough. And let me tell you something. Standing your ground, going for what you deserve from a man, the treatment you deserve from a man, you are entitled to, because you're enough. You see what I'm saying? See, that's something we have to get. That goes back to that period of being single and really working on you, and you really understanding that you are enough. When you don't know you enough, when you wavering, you know what I'm saying? And my bad, y'all. I had a phone call. Y'all, I don't know who that was. Interrupted my flow. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, hold on, y'all. I'm getting a tripod real soon. So your girl gonna be hooked all the way up. But anyway, so let me leave you with this here. Okay, this is your homework. Why are you single? Do you like being single? Is this like a choice? Is this something that you're comfortable with? Or do you ultimately want a relationship, or do you want to be married? What is that? What does the fact that you're single, what does that consist of? If you don't mind sharing. Have you been through enough to know what you need in a man? Not what you want. What you need in a man. You know what I'm saying? And what are you doing? What are you doing to get yourself right? Like, are you journaling is good. You know what I'm saying? Because see, we have to, you got to know you. You got to be comfortable with you before anybody else is going to be comfortable with you. And once you get comfortable with you and accept your flaws and you are good, you know every one of your insecurities, can't nobody use that back on you. The better the relationship is going to be. You're going to flow. Insecurities will halt a relationship. Excuse me, y'all. Insecurities will run a man away. It will. It will. So it's good to get them insecurities, um, you know, identify them, become one with them, and start the process of getting over them because, and I have insecurities, and I work on them. I work daily on loving me more. I work daily on accepting me more. That is a daily prayer of mine. You know what I'm saying? So, the last thing, if you have ever prayed a prayer to God and asked him to send you the man of his choice because your picking is wrong, you tired of being tired, and you want somebody who is going to love you and treat you right and all this and that, right? So if you ask him to, look, okay, real quick. You ask him to send you somebody, he's going to get you right first. So if you have prayed that prayer and found yourself by yourself, stripped of all your distractions, that's probably why. Because he's going to prepare you for who he has because you asked. So he's going to prepare you for that man or woman, okay? And this right here works too. Write down everything you want in your significant other. Write it down, be specific. The more you're specific with God, the better. The more you're specific in your prayers, the better, okay? Write down everything, okay? After you write your list, pray over the list, stick it in your Bible, okay? It works. I did it. It works. So, y'all got y'all homework, okay? I'm going to do a live on my Instagram concerning part 1. So if you are on Instagram, my Instagram is all lowercase letters. I am _ Yolanda, YOLO, not YOLA, YOLONDA on Instagram. I don't know the date, y'all. I'll just pop on here again and I'll just do a video. I'll just do a video of a heads up when I'm gonna go on Instagram. Because I can't do live on here yet because I have to reach my 1,000 subscribers and all that, which I thank you guys. I'm almost at 70. Y'all, I know y'all can help your girl. I know y'all can get me to 1,000 subscribers because I want to be over here live, y'all. I want to be over here interacting with y'all. I'm going to be over here talking about some stuff, right? Because I'm the chit chat queen. I love talking and laughing. I done got all off subject, y'all. Anywho, so each part I'm going to do an Instagram live, and I will give you a heads up before I do the live on Instagram. So you have your homework, okay? You got your homework. Now, part 2 is coming soon, all right? Please share, like, and subscribe to your girl, the Chit Chat Queen, y'all. We ain't just over here chit-chatting. We over here growing and healing. We over here getting this thing right. We over here making sure we right. We right and tight, okay? We right and tight, okay? Yeah, so thank you for joining me for another video. Part 2 will be coming soon, but like I said, I'm going to do the live before I do part 2 and leave comments. Thank you all for who have been commenting. I love interacting with y'all. Shout out to Tiana, my boo. I know you are on because I just saw a notification. So I'm going to jump in your live. But thank you guys. I appreciate you. Blessings to you and your family always. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.